the Ball State Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, on the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Motion from the wideout. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keeping the play alive. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun, looking for a man. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They just keep firing. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Back to pass, it's Rayner. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be
goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
A field goal would give them the lead, but they're going for it on 4th and long here in overtime. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 3rd down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. And that'll do it. Ball game called in double OT.
Well, sudden change situation.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Young. Quick completion on the out route. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And the timing just a hair off. And that last incompletion leaves this offense facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now he's looking to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Young. Fires into the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. The Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. Unloads quickly. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Got his man. Touchdown, Warhawks. And don't look now, but we've got an upset brewing in the top 25. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown! baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! They get a score to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing like you saw right there. And here they are now, down in close to the red zone, but the head coach is loving what he's seeing out of his team early.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Talk about aggressive play calling here offensively. Down close to the goal line. On 1st down, you try to throw it. It goes incomplete. 2nd down, you try to throw it again. And now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on 3rd down, too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your offensive line and trusting a ball carrier to find a way?
3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wideout trying to get it in. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down.
Well, This offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because first and second down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. Fourth and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after. And they'll try to tack on two. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Looking for the two-point try. They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It's Sparks. He's into the end zone for the two, and he gives them the lead.
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivered.
Man, all this time, all the energy, all the effort to get to that one.
The Warhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, UCLA. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. He'll start this drive going to the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got the first down. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, he'll throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Johnson. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bruin. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Got him downfield. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Bruins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's Jackson.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. What a grab with one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Got it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Tight end now in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Down, Bruins!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And here's the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Warhawks will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off.
He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on And the Canes ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Running inside, it's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Rayner. With the catch, it's Jackson. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys in the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Stepping to the right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Oh, they're after him. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Going right and going deep. Goes high to pull it in. Breaks free, and he might be gone. The 20. All the way. Touchdown, Miami.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the 1st down and to keep this drive moving. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Craver. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we...
For a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job.
Maybe a crease.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last fourth down.
He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Quarterback may change this route. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Smashes ahead. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's second and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Johnson. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the missed connection on third down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Still running at the 40. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Still looking on the move. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in with one hand. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Rayner, extending the play. Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. The run inside. It's Jackson. There's a crease. Touchdown, Tigers. That one will give them the lead. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go with a direct snap. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cade. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the draw, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. Turning it on! He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Maybe some room here. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And, man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. What a return that was as they put points on the board with that 91-yarder. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Jackson. Showing off the arms. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
The defense has to continue pursuing the football there. You saw the running back was able to make a guy miss before getting out of bounds and getting a big gain. You can't let up here in the 4th quarter, defense. We need better effort.
To the air, it's Rayner. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Makes the grab.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Tigers are back on top.
Man, what a great job with the execution in the moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly. He's got it. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to buy time. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Hurricanes back on top. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they decide to tie it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we could be headed for free football. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Crosses the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime,
there's some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Swings it out to the flat. Busts through behind his pad. Touchdown, Tigers! And they score first here in overtime.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space. And
it's blocked, and that could be a huge play. The lead is 6. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The give on the inside. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Upstairs, he's got it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Man, it's nice to be a play caller when you just say, hey, QB, drop back, and everything works. I mean, they just had a lot of success on the day and continuing to have a lot of confidence calling plays and being aggressive.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. Knotted the game up, and now an extra point wins it. The PAT for the win. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Offense in a bunch formation. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets away from one, finds some space. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the ground, he's got it again. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Got it looking for first. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
This offense has it with really good field position. With the draw, it's Jackson. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They want to throw it. Sets up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game, fighting off the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Canes headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Craver.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snap it to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught, it's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And the Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that was good defense again. And listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Trying to get away. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And this offense has really struggled. And the only play they've made is to him out wide. So I understand why they're going back to him, but they've got to find something to get kick-started, to get moving, to get grooving. They've really...
Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Tigers! Once he got some room, it was over.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Over the middle, it's Smith. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Offense changing the play. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the
it.